a lawnmower. Other than, I don't know if you can see that right there. Oh, the tree limb broke. You can see it right. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. It snapped there, and there is the branch coming down and resting on this fence. Oh my. I didn't notice it until last night. I've been trying to get a hold of someone that'll come out and do estimate. I thought we had escaped other than a little minor tree debris, but then last night I was out surveying things, picking up twigs and smaller branches, and looked up and happened to notice that. So it's resting on the fence between our backyard and our neighbor's backyard. So hopefully I'll get someone out here quickly enough before it decides to fall anymore. Hope y'all didn't suffer any birthday damage wherever you are. And I am just taking a quick, taking a quick minute to check in and say hi and hope everyone's doing well. We are, I posted a short yesterday, I believe. I know I mentioned in my last video we were on Bertha watch. Well, I thought we had escaped any major damage, but then I think it was Friday night, I'm losing track of my days. I went out and I was picking up debris that the that the storm had kicked up, little twigs and leaves everywhere. I mean, it was messy, but I was out there trying to clean up that, and I happened to look up at, well, oh, can you hear the thunder? Our weather, my app, which is Weather Channel, sponsored, I believe, didn't even forecast rain today. And anyway, back to the tree situation. I was out picking up little leaves and twigs and whatnot, and I happened to look up at our fence that borders our backyard and our neighbor's backyard, and I noticed there's a like tree branch on it, and I'm thinking, was that there? Is that, I mean, they have trees in their yard and we have trees in our yard that kind of meet sort of at the fence. And so I was trying to think, has that been there? Well, I followed the branch up into the tree and I noticed it had snapped off. I will post some pictures at some point in this video. I haven't figured out how to do B-roll, so, you know, y'all bear with me. I'm still learning. And so, sure enough, big old long branch had snapped during that big gust of wind, apparently, because that was the only, you know, kind of extreme weather during Bertha that I'm aware of, unless I slept through something. But I'm pretty sure that big gust of wind that I told y'all about in my last video did that. And so the next, well, that evening, because it's resting on the fence, I don't want to have to replace the fence if it keeps falling, and, or, you know, if it falls anymore or whatever. I mean, it's one thing to have to get the branch taken care of, but I don't want to have the additional pain and financial suffering of also having to replace the fence if the thing, you know, makes the fence fall down by fault. I don't know. It's so I immediately got on to looking for tree trimmers, and I messaged a couple, and you can always kind of tell when people don't, you know, it's like, do you not want to work or what? Because one just quit responding to my texts, and then the other one hasn't responded at all. So I said, well, let me go back to the tried and true tree trimmers that I've been using, because they don't play. They're Johnny on the spot. They're like, let me push this story forward. I finally have given up on the other two. So I called, well, I went on Thumbtack and messaged the tree service I've used twice before, recently in the last 2 years, and he messaged me back right away. They are on top of things, and I mean, are they perfect? No, but, and he just left. He messaged me right back, and it's Sunday today, y'all. So I wanted to go ahead and make this video today so I could get it out tomorrow, Monday. But, you know, he just left, and it is raining. Like I said, it's thundering, it's storming, and he came out in the rain. Luckily, it wasn't raining too hard when he got here, but we went out, and he gave me a quote, and of course he upsold me on some things that really need doing, and you know, it'll be less to get it done all done now than if I have to call back in another few weeks or something, because they were just here a few weeks ago, because we knew the hurricane season was fast approaching, and we had branches that were kissing our house and our windows, and so I wanted to get those all cut away from the house. So they came and did that. But this one tree out here right by our house is mocking me. It grew these long skinny branches, and the guy today, he said he'll get them to take care of that. But I don't know why, I've never seen this tree grow that fast on any branches. But so I think it may be all this rain we're getting. I don't know, but this tree has the longest, skinniest thing. I mean, it looks like a branch that Tarzan could swing from. But anyway, so that's done. I've been up doing my, my household things. I did my little swish and swipe, and started a pot of beans. I kind of try to I do bulk cooking. I bulk buy, I bulk cook, and so this week I'll be eating beans, and I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear any jokes, but I don't mind eating the same meals days on end. I don't, and if I do get kind of over it, I'll portion it out and freeze what I don't want to eat, and then that gives me kind of quick meals for the future, which is nice to have on hand. But I've just kind of had a chillaxing weekend. I've done some journaling, which I said I'm getting back into, and enjoying that. It really, I forgot how much it helps me to release stress, and it really makes me happy, makes me feel better. So I'm glad I've gotten back into that. Just, I don't know, just doing things around the house today. Gonna enjoy the rain and the sounds of rain. And I will talk to y'all soon, next time. Bye.